Big K.R.I.T belongs in the Big. Now, when people hear the big three, they think of the usual suspects: Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. And to me, that really never made sense. Now, I always had Big K.R.I.T in the big three. And this is not discrediting somebody like a Drake, because that's who I remove out of the big three. Because I never really looked at Drake as fitting with the other two. Now, I understand why they say the big three, because those three dominated for the past 15 years almost, commercially at least, and that's cool. But when I thought about the big three, I always put K.R.I.T in that conversation, because I think Big K.R.I.T is one of the best MCs ever. I think Big K.R.I.T, his discography, this might be a hot take, I think he has the best discography outside of Kendrick right now. like like right now, there's not a current rapper doing it that has a better discography other than Kendrick. K.R.I.T has a better discography than J. Cole, better discography than Drake, than Rhapsody, than Jid. You know, like, I honestly think he got a better discography than Nas, but that's a conversation for a different day. I think he might have a top five discography in hip hop history. I think Big K.R.I.T is one of them ones. Like, classic mixtapes, classic albums, great producer, can go bar for bar with your favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all heard him on One Train. He clearly had the best verse on that song. They put him last for a reason. And that song got ASAP, Kendrick, Action Bronson, Danny Brown's on there, Joey Badass is on there. Like, and he has the best verse on that song. And it's not even like a debate. It's not even a debate. Big K.R.I.T is a top tier MC. And I think more respect need to be put on his name. You know, I think people need to look at his work and give him a chance. Some people don't even give him a chance, and I don't understand that. Big K.R.I.T is one of them ones, when I tell you. You know what I'm saying? And like, this got me thinking, and the reason why I was thinking about this conversation is there's a clip from my boys up at the Rap and Order podcast. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just put the clip in, and they're talking about, is Big K.R.I.T the biggest what if of the blog era?
Is Big K.R.I.T the biggest what if from the blog era?
I think K.R.I.T gets overlooked a lot. And I think it has a lot to do with the part that he's playing in hip hop. I think he's been so focused on regional rap, and I'm such a huge fan of regional rap, so I appreciate it. But I think that's probably why a lot of his music gets overlooked.
I could see that. I think that he's very, very true to himself, and like, he had a major deal, and like, labels like really, really wanted to work with him. I just think that he made a poor label choice. I just think that they didn't get him, and it turned him off so much that like, he kind of like fell back while his peers like kind of ascended. Like, he's one of the biggest what ifs. Like, he's not a failure by any means. Like, he's successful, and I'm pretty sure he's doing quite well.
Yeah.
But I just thought that he would probably be on the same level as like Kendrick.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that like, one, like you said, I don't think K.R.I.T necessarily wanted that fame. And two, I think he's so rooted in just his sound. Like, granted, Good Kid, Mad City, it took listeners to Compton. You have an easier time getting listeners to be engaged with you talking about Compton than you do with talking about Mississippi. Where he's from is a hard sell, but we've seen it done before. Nobody was talking about St. Louis before we met Nelly.
And to answer their question, I would say he's not even a what if. Big K.R.I.T made it. Big K.R.I.T, he got everything that y'all say y'all want in an artist. You know what I'm saying? Got the classic albums, got the classic mixtapes. You know, he doesn't make the music that's going to be like commercial, like a Drake, or even like a Cole or Kendrick, or even a Big Sean, to be honest. Like, he doesn't have those type of songs that are going to be on the radio. He got songs that's played for the cars, that's played for when you chilling at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put Big K.R.I.T on, you got them subs in your car, and you rolling down, that's what you playing, that Big K.R.I.T. Big K.R.I.T isn't a what if. You know, I think that a lot of people don't give him the proper respect. I think that if we're talking about the blog era, to be honest, the biggest what if to me is Charles Hamilton. Like, that's the biggest what if. And trust me, Charles Hamilton's going to get his own episode on this because I love Charles Hamilton's music. I think he is dope as hell. But back to Krit. He's not really a what if of the blog era. He made it. He did his damn thing. He's been bodying stuff. And I honestly want more people to put more respect on Big K.R.I.T's name. I want them to put more respect on his name. And he has been an artist that's been very consistent. He has delivered on every project. He has produced for some of your favorite rappers, like that Chandelier Ceilings by Chameleonaire. He produced the hell out of that song. Like I hear his production, the soul samples. I hear the country stuff. He paints a picture of Mississippi so well. Like there's not too many artists that are doing what Krit is doing. You know, I don't think he's a what if of the blog era. I think he made it. He very clearly made it. I think the only thing that sucked with Big K.R.I.T's career is Def Jam fucked up. Def Jam did not know what to do with him. Like they didn't know what to do with a lot of their artists, you know, and that's the problem. Because Big K.R.I.T should be where the Cole, the Kendricks, the the Drakes, the Big Sean's, the Rhapsodies, and I think she underrated too. He should be in more of these conversations, but instead, the route that he chose to go and the label that he went to, they didn't do a good job of promoting him. And it ain't like he didn't have the songs. He had the songs. He had the songs that were perfect for the radio. They didn't push him, and that's the problem. But to think that Big K.R.I.T isn't one of them ones is a mistake. To say he's a what if is a mistake. Big K.R.I.T is a great MC. He's one of the best MCs. Has one of the best discography. And I need y'all to put some respect on his name. Say it with me, Birdman.
Put some respect on my name.